And welcome to
the Highest Fuck Podcast with your boys,
Matt, Survivor Series Wargame Jackson,
and Jedi Joe motherfucking cool. And we're here with our prediction video of Survivor Series War Games, as Matt alluded to between his name.
there?
And we're here.
Okay. I thought I lost you for a minute. But
and we're talking and we're chatting, and so this past weekend, what happened this past weekend, Matt Jackson?
oh man, we had some full gear goddamn went on. We had full gear. I was sitting there at the house. I watched the whole full gear Saturday. My kid was here.
Full gear on Saturday.
Yeah. Friday was crazy. It was you came over Friday.
Friday, I came and hung out, and y'all played video games, and we smoked, and we chilled, and we talked, and we chatted.
And Sunday,
I went to the Renaissance Fair.
Yep. Tell me about that. So you went to this Renaissance Fair.
We went up to Charlotte, North Carolina Renaissance Fair, and there were people in costumes.
Oh, cool.
There were knights fighting each other, pirates doing comedy shows and walking on fire. There was a rock band. I wouldn't call them metal because they weren't quite hard enough for that, but there was a nice kind of hard rock band that was playing like music that sounded like medieval music, but with like heavy distortion. That was pretty cool, and they were screaming, and it was cool.
That sounds really interesting. I would have loved to went to that, but yeah.
Knights, kings, queens, people riding on horseback and jousting. It looked pretty dope, dude. This is the second year we've been.
Hell yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. That's where I got my little sorcerer pipe.
Okay, and is that where you got that cup too? That handle, the cup with the handle?
The handle, the leather mug. That's where I got that. And then every year there's this one particular tea shop that sets up at the Renaissance Festival that I love. So I always go and get their hot tea. Because I appreciate a nice glass or cup mug, if you will, of hot tea.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot was going on in that little Renaissance thing. I thought it sounded pretty appetizing, but I didn't get my ticket. So, but either way, but yeah, so we have gotten to where we are going to like and subscribe, and
comment, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell.
And
comment, tell us what you want us to watch and review and discuss. Follow us on Instagram, X, Twitter, TikTok. I said Instagram, but I don't think we even have one.
No,
TikTok and Twitter.
We do not have an Instagram at all. We have the
X.
We have X, which is Wrestling Matt 12. We have the High AF Pod, and on TikTok it's High F Wrestling, I believe. I don't know. Y'all find us anyway. So we're gonna
We're going to send you over to Southwick Plaza Tobacco and Vape.
We're going to send you over there. Straight there. Southwick. And then we're going to send you over to Blue Park. And get you on them in there. We're going to send you to Riverside Drive. If you're trying to look for a good pawn shop in town, it's Lady Luck. They are the ones. And once you get in there, you walk in that door, you already feel like you're lucky anyway if you're looking for a certain thing. Because if you're looking for freaking tools or any type of fucking stuff like that, they've got you, bro. They've got boat. I know I've seen boats out there in the front. I've seen them have some really good stuff. I walked in there one time. I walked out with a freaking Green Day album I don't think I heard of in Zambia. But anyway, so it's a good place. So they're gonna get you lucky that day. Lady Luck down there on Riverside Drive, Danville, Virginia. We're gonna send you over there to freaking Nordan and freaking where's this other one? We're messing up our advertisement here. We're gonna Cane Creek. That's it. And we're gonna send you over there. And when we send you to these vape shops, go and get you a Snoopy Smoke, Snoop Dogg's brand,
Smoke.
2 tanks. Yeah, I know you heard about them. You buy them all the time, right? It's 2 tanks, 18 millimeters, 18 milliliters to each tank. Around 15,000 puffs. It's like buying 2 Orion bars at the same price of buying 2 Orion bars. Not at the same price as buying 1 Orion bar. I am high as fuck. So it's like 2 Orion bars for the price of 1 of those. Okay, anyway, got it right down into the middle. So go get you a Snoopy Smoke. They got different kind of flavors to you likings. They got mocha, I think it is, some type of coffee. They got blue raspberry.
Your local vape shop, if you live anywhere outside of Virginia, will sell you weed.
Yeah, I know. And there's a place, I forgot the dang website, but it's wherever I called today. But you have to order these vape pens. So for the for the THC vape pens. So I would like to promote them, but I forgot the thing. But anyway, and I'm trying to start these shout outs almost every show. I'm going to try to start these shout outs. If you are tagged in the description of the video, you're the lucky one that week. There has been a video that has came out. I can't remember which one it was, but there was like 10 or so people I tagged in it. So let's help each other get this growth going and getting people known. And if you're a content creator mainly, if you're a content creator, this is something that I'm going to start doing every now and then, is I'm going to start shouting out different content creators if you actually create, and giving you a shout out in the description to where you get tagged and people can whatever. So
Mr. Beast.
It is a good way of being able to support others. And so if you look on there, last one, I got Zombie Dragon, I got Ja Cole, some guys that we've had on for the show.
Zombie Dragon and Ja Cole.
So I tagged a lot of different YouTube channels. So if you are, just leave a comment and like and share, and that helps you or helps me know who to give a shout out next. Because I already know who to shout out right now, but let me know in the comments who I should be shouting out. Because of course I'm shouting out the guys that have been in the interviews for us. Of course, But anyway, so I wanted to get that out there again. So just go ahead and do that. If you leave a comment, guess what? You're going to get shout out. Anyway,
hit that notification bell so that we know
that you know
that we are producing new content.
Yep. So we wanted to get that out the way. And now we are about to jump into this card, man. This Survivor Series War Games.
Survivor Series War Games. It's going to be, Matt, you keep saying you're looking for this brutality, right? Whatever. Yeah. You're worried that it's not going to be brutal because it's not faction on faction. It's not super bad blood, whatever. But the Judgment Day has bad blood with everybody in that match.
I like the guys that they've got on Cody's team. I do. I like the guys that are on the team. I just somehow just feel like it's not like the NXT way where it's like not. I don't know. So.
But that is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, you got the women's just alone.
I think they're going to start the pay-per-view with the War Games and end the pay-per-view with the War Games. Yeah. I just wonder what War Game is going to start Is it going to be the women's war game?
Yeah, I think it's the women's is going to be first. Actually, I think it's Solo Sokoa and LA Knight. The way I was reading it on CBS is it's going to be freaking Solo first and then work the way up. And I don't know where I saw the women's match at.
Okay.
So,
well, I just assumed because I feel like most of these gimmick pay-per-views, they start with the big match and they end with the big match.
Yeah, that's what I'd be thinking too. Is that the fact of, they would do one beginning and one end. You know, like Omega Alpha Omega, freaking beginning and end. But we don't know until we get there. But the card is stacked. It's a big card. I mean, we had a big announcement last night that Cody Rhodes gave us about their fourth member or fifth member or whatever. And and it's Randy fucking Orton.
Which all we got was hints from Cody and then a poster with Randy Orton's face on it.
Yeah, he said, this guy has a legacy.
Made me mad. We got some hints from Cody and Randy Orton's face on a poster. We didn't get to see Randy come out and RKO people. I think we should have seen Cody do a Cody Cutter and Randy Orton do the RKO at the same time.
Yeah, to get us super hyped for the pay-per-view coming up this weekend. Exactly. Like, I could have seen that a while back, but nowadays it's just like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's something funky about this. I love the match card. It looks nice. The thing is...
Maybe it's that Orton wasn't medically cleared to wrestle until the pay-per-view.
That too. But he's already been gone for what has it been, 10 years now? I'm just playing. It's been a long time now. It's not been that long.
It does feel like we've been a while without Orton.
Feels like it's been a whole year, but it really hasn't, man. I don't believe. I believe it's at least been a half a year because I remember him being with Riddle not too long ago, but who knows. But anyway, so yeah, I see the Survivor Series looking good. So what match we gonna be predicting first? Are we gonna jump in and talk about the...
I guess if they think the match card is going to start with LA Knight and Solo...
Yeah, work it.
We can talk there first.
Alright, well, he said Solo and, I can't believe I just forgot the name.
Solo and LA Knight.
Yeah, Solo and LA Knight. Oh my god. See, this is one of the matches.
Solo Knight.
Yeah, I know. This is one of those matches that is, I'm torn. I love both of them.
I want Knight to win.
I think Knight deserves it too, but I feel like I could definitely see Solo Sikoa, just killing him.
I think Solo just needs a little more time.
I don't know.
I think he needs a little more time to cook.
LA Knight's more of a veteran than Solo is, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think
LA's actually a veteran.
I think Solo needs a little more time to cook, is what I'm saying.
So, I say LA really doesn't need the victory. I don't know. I think LA could eat a defeat, or it's a double disqualification and nobody loses. So, I say let's do that one. So, I don't get my feelings hurt on either way of losing. I'm not because if LA Knight wins, I'm like, oh man, fuck, that's a loss for Solo now, and then if Solo wins, I'm like, oh fuck, that's a loss for LA Knight, that sucks. So both of them losing kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same predicament I was in with Undertaker's streak versus Shawn Michaels' career.
Yeah. It's insane. Well, I was all.
Yeah, of course you were all Undertaker because you don't care about Shawn, but that for me was a big deal.
Well, there was a moment I did, but I don't know. Not doing that time. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm damn. I'm going LA Knight to win it. I would like to see Solo win it as well. So that's my predicament. I mean, that's my prediction. That I'm going with LA Knight to win it, but I want Solo to win it because it could work either way.
I want to see LA Knight win it. I understand that he doesn't really need it compared to Solo. However, I just don't like I want to see Solo out of the shadow of the bloodline. I'm tired of the bloodline, and I'm tired of everything related to the bloodline, which gets Solo caught in the crossfire. I'm not saying he's not good. Like, he is good.
Yeah,
he's great.
One of my favorites.
But I'm tired of everything having to do with the bloodline, which includes Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
If he could break out of that shadow, then I'd be fine with him.
Yeah.
I like Jay.
I liked Solo when he was on NXT a lot because he was by his fucking self. That was the whole magic of Solo. So, if we can go back to his solo career, then we'll be fine. But
yeah,
if we could, I mean, but we ain't gonna be able to go back to a solo career yet because he's still doing bloodline stuff at the moment.
If nobody bloodline, like if Jimmy doesn't get involved, then I predict LA Knight wins. If Jimmy gets involved, Solo wins, or somehow, how would there be a double disqualification?
By them both being out the ring?
Count out, yeah. I guess if they just ran all over the arena and they just got distracted and didn't think about the 10 count.
Yeah, and they got so heated in the moment of the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. See, that's what I really want. Okay, so that sounds better. Neither one of them has to lose. They both still look strong. They fight to the fucking death. They get
but I don't know. That's a dumb finish. Like,
did they say it was on the pre-show?
It's cheap booking.
It's not on the pre-show, is it?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if it's on the pre-show, then yeah, let's do that. If it's on the pre-show, there's no sense in either one of them losing, is what I'm saying. So we can do something like that on the pre-show. If it's the beginning of the show, we also can too, like on the beginning of the pay-per-view. First match in, I guess so. But that kind of does set up disappointment already in the beginning of the...
Yeah.
So yeah, pre-show, because not everybody's going to be watching that. So yeah, I would do pre-show, book that like that. You know, simple, you know. But either way, it would be fine. You know, even if they did it in the beginning of the match.
It would have been easier to come in the other way. No. You would think that. That's how I came in earlier. Did it get deeper? Yeah. Come back. Thank you.
Alright, we're back.
Alright, we're back with LA Knight and Solo Sikoa, and we're moving on. But I hope LA Knight wins, but Solo could win it too. I just hope that maybe soon he'll get out of the shadow of the bloodline and be more of his own accord.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Solo needs to go solo.
Alright, then we have what next in their prediction lineup?
What's next? Oh, you got the card?
What?
You got the card? You don't have the card still?
Oh, I do.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Alright. So we're going to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, comment, notification bell. You know, all of that
Matches.
helps the algorithm.
Alright. Carlito versus Santos Escobar.
Yeah, this one is like...
What?
This one's pretty wild. Because they're members of LWO.
LWO members. Carlito and Santos Escobar. Heel Santos Escobar feuding with the LWO.
Yep. I guess he's going to bring back...
I predict that...
Lagardo comes back. Whatever his...
Santos.
Whatever his tag
wins this match.
Because he had 2 other guys before that. So when they come back, they do that whole thing again. So,
yeah.
We've got that to think about.
Alright, then we got Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi.
Wait, who we booking? Who we on?
I predict that Santos Escobar wins Carlito versus Santos.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I'm on Santos, too. Okay.
We got Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, Becky versus Damage Control, Bayley, Asuka, Io, and Kairi Sane.
Yep. Kairi Sane's going to get a little insane.
I think that the faces should win, but I think that WWE might swerve and have the heels in this scenario. Damage Control.
For one, I'm not gonna let one female. Okay, I'm not gonna let not in a bad way, but I'm not gonna let one female in that other team take me away from kind of wanting Becky to win and all that. We're talking about Charlotte. I'm not really that high on Charlotte. I have been for a little bit. Like, I don't know, she's okay.
I want the faces to win this match.
I like Damage Control a lot, but I like the whole thought process of Bayley, winning the match and then talking about, oh, it's me, I won. None of this we won stuff, and then the team gets sick of that and basically, kicks her out, and then Damage Control turns into the Kabuki Warriors.
And Bayley and
it's just the 3 Japanese ladies.
Bayley and the girl, Dakota Kai.
Yeah, they kick both
go
of them
off
out,
and do something else.
Essentially, they be kicking both of them out. If Bayley goes, then Kai's gone.
Dakota Kai and Bayley go and pick up another talent, and they make a heel faction team.
Yeah.
And then we have the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah. So that's kind of like some rumors and stuff that could happen. People's thoughts
and so if that happens, I think if there's infighting in the heels women's division here, then the faces will win that match.
Yeah.
And they should win this match.
Yeah. Or, the other way is, somebody pins, Bayley, and it's because of Bayley that they lose, and she gets kicked out that way, too. Either way, I guess, it could work to being kicked out. And the Kabuki Warriors taking over the whole faction, because they basically have... What's she going to do with just Kai when they already outnumber her?
Right.
So, just something to think about, people.
Alright, then we got the men's War Games. Cody Rhodes, Seth freaking Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Drew McIntyre. Men's War Games.
I'm going Cody Rhodes goes. We got Randy Orton over there.
Cody, Randy, Seth, Sami, Jay. That's my prediction.
And we do have on the other side, Finn Balor, which is one of the greatest of all time. So, like, legit, one of the greatest of all time. So,
it's gonna be an amazing match.
I think both war games are gonna blow the top off the damn thing.
Yes.
Definitely, but I could definitely see, Cody's side winning.
Rhea and Zoe Starks.
Rhea and Zoe Starks
For the women's championship. I predict that Rhea actually has some competition now.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe Rhea loses the title on this one.
Oh, that's gonna make Shayna Baszler pretty pissed. And Shayna hasn't been able to beat anybody for that belt yet.
Shayna and Zoe start a feud after Rhea loses the title.
Yeah.
Because Shayna goes after Zoe's title.
But I don't know, or she could be just happy about it. Be fine. I don't know, but yeah. So now Shayna and Zoe Starks are kind of I guess you'd say a tag team. They've been seen. They are together as a tag team, I guess. So. I don't know. It's gonna be dominant. It's gonna be a good match. I also can see Rhea Ripley winning, obviously, but I also kind of see like Zoe Starks maybe winning it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get Rhea Ripley all day for winning it, but it would be crazy if Zoe Stark won. I would be like, what? Yeah. That would make me like, mark the fuck out.
We have Gunther and The Miz.
Yeah. Gunther all day. Every day.
Miz got the upper hand on Monday night.
Yeah. That's a blind side.
He punched him in the head.
Punched him in the head.
It is.
This sounds ridiculous. Talking and if I didn't see it, dude, good killing. If I didn't see it, like
he punched him in the head, and then he.
That's a legendary pistol right there.
He killed him. The Miz killed Gunther, dude.
He fucked him up. You have 2 shotguns. You could have gotten it. But,
he broke his neck, dude.
Fucking up, man. Crazy, man. There's like dysfunction in the Imperium anyway.
Yes, the Imperium is starting to fall apart with Giovanni and
Ludwig
Kaiser.
I love him though. I'm good with him. I like him a lot.
And Giovanni Vinci. I think Ludwig could go on his own.
Yeah.
Break away from Vinci and have a good heel turn kind of moment. He seems like a good kind of make me irritated person, so.
Yeah. See, okay, so there was a rumor about him, I think I was watching something, and someone was talking about their predictions, and it was like, I could see, like, Kaiser, breaking away, but end up taking the Intercontinental Championship from Gunther. Yeah.
So Gunther keeps it. It just gives him a challenger for this moment is The Miz right now.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many rumors and predictions going around right now about Survivor Series. It's probably one of the most talked about things right now. The fact that CM Punk could be there to face Shinsuke Nakamura. That's who, maybe that's what people are thinking. That's who Shinsuke Nakamura has been talking about. Is this guy, and this guy is CM Punk, and he comes out there and he beat the hell out that boy, and he give him a go to sleep, and then he wins.
You watch SmackDown?
Yeah, I think.
Is Shinsuke on both shows doing promos? I'm just trying to figure out if because he doesn't seem like he's been building this storyline for very long for it to be CM Punk, because that seems like a really big build.
No, it doesn't matter. He's talking about. I don't know. It could be. There's a good possibility because CM Punk can wrestle anywhere he wants to right now.
Yeah, he could, but I feel like he needs a bigger build than what he's been getting. If Shin
it's basically
if that's what Shin has been doing.
Shinsuke comes out there on Survivor Series and starts doing his thing, right? And he's talking and all this shit, right? Next thing you know, the lights hit, the fucking music hits, everything, and then the crowd goes insane because it's CM Punk's music. Easy pop in Chicago, dude. If you want something, if you want credibility to your TV in Chicago, and you're trying to have a good show in Chicago, fucking hire CM Punk to come through. That's what you do. It's been true every time he gets booked in Chicago. It's true.
Where would he go, though? What would he do?
He would do whatever a wrestler does. He will wrestle Shinsuke Nakamura at Survivor Series, and then, or maybe he just comes out and beats him up, and then he's like, yada yada yada, this pay-per-view, and he says WrestleMania, and he says Nakamura, I want you at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't being used for no titles, Shinsuke. Why don't we just, go ahead and cement this? CM Punk, Shinsuke Nakamura, WrestleMania. What about it? We some bookers here. Anyway, so what's another? We got any matches? I think it would be cool to have CM Punk come in.
I don't see anything else.
Shinsuke Nakamura is booked to appear.
That's the card.
Yeah, Shinsuke's booked to appear at least. I think that's gonna be the shocker of the night, Like that right there is like, it's hidden, but people know about it. It's like, oh yeah, Shinsuke's gonna come out there and do this. He's definitely gonna be there. And there's a possibility of freaking CM Punk being there. So, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a big possibility. Big possibility that CM Punk could be there. It's Chicago, Illinois, I believe.
Illinois.
It's big, dude. CM Punk's he lives there, dude. He doesn't have to fly in. They don't have to pay for him. They don't have to pay for his fly-in. I mean, that freaking makes it cheaper, right? He lives in that damn state. So, anyway. If there's that's crazy. Like, that's all the matches.
Well, that's what I see on the match card, dude.
Dang, I thought there was another one. I know we already talked about the solo, and we talked about damage control, so I ain't the lady to mess with. Damage control. Oh, did you hear about Ronda Rousey debuting on Ring of Honor?
Alright.
Did you hear about
Men's
that?
War Games, Women's War Games. Zoe Starks, Rhea Ripley, Intercontinental Champion The Miz.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it all.
Carlito versus Santos. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But that's
everything.
Did you hear about Ronda Rousey being on Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor, Ronda Rousey? Yeah, I think I did hear about it.
She debuted on there. And she's got like this comic book deal already before any of that happened with Billy Starks and Ember Moon and, well, whatever she's called now, Athena and Marina Saphir.
I think I saw your post about that.
I sent you a picture of that. That right there is like a comic book thing that's coming up and shit like that. So there's a lot of big stuff coming up in AEW as well as WWE. There's more downloadable content coming to AEW Fight Forever as soon as possible. I don't know when it's coming, but they said it's bound to be dropping as soon.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
2K23 is out there right now. WWE 2K23 right now is
Follow us on
for $20. $20 for sale out there, people. Go out there, Xbox. If you got an Xbox, go get WWE 2K23 for $20 while supplies last, because they are not going to have that deal forever. I think they got another week of the deal going on. Y'all go check that out. And
follow us on
probably cheap
Tiki-Taki.
Yep. Follow us on TikTok and
X
and Facebook. Facebook group. And
the social media formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, and like and subscribes and stuff like that. Hit notification
bell. Comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
And
comment, tell us what you want us to watch and review.
I really appreciate the last comment I did get. Thank you for saying it was the best podcast.
Thank you. We were saying we were the greatest podcast ever. I appreciate that.
That's good shit. We love you back. Thank you for watching the show. I guess, I'm going to give them a shout out. Goddamn. Go back to that one video and figure out who it is again and give them a whole shout out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah, I'll be looking forward to damn Survivor Series, people, because Survivor Series is going to be one hell of a show, okay? It's going to be just one hell of a show. It's going to be one of the craziest shows you ever see. I think it's going to be some ups, some highs, some lows. I think it's going to be a whole lot of emotion that's going to go up and down in that thing.
So, yeah, Solo and...
If Cody Rhodes paints his face like I think he's going to do, like it is on the poster, that is going straight old school War Games when his father was around. And that is why he is in this match, because his father was
still telling the story.
Yeah, he was also in War Games match. And so now he's got an opportunity to be in a War Games like his father. So like and subscribe if you love your father as well. And
so maybe he's doing this for the smart marks, and he really is following his whole dad's career in 1 year, and then gonna win the championship, which his dad never could do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now, he is
like his dad's biggest push of his career. He's following that exact same trajectory.
Yeah, because it's starting to add up because the War Games and all that.
Yeah.
So. It's beautiful. I love these.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing that he's doing. He's sacrificing a lot of time that he could have just came in, won the belt from somebody, or just won the belt instead of Seth. But he's literally wanting to do, in his version, the way his dad did it. And that's very beautiful, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
I mean, Cody, hats off to you, but goddamn, you could have won it when you first came in.
Yeah, you could have bypassed all this stuff. And you could have still had War Games and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, you could have done it all after you won the championship.
Yeah, still could have done it. Yep. But he could have at least gotten the Seth Rollins belt. Seth versus Cody.
Yeah, but we fucking swerved him on that too because of Brock Lesnar. Why?
Yeah, it didn't make sense. So. Shit, man. Crazy as hell. Alright, so y'all know what time that is, because look, it's the time of the year where we're getting close to being in December. And at the end of December, there will be an end of the year review, an end of the year respective, or you know what I'm saying, like we did last year.
Yeah.
That will so and I can't wait to actually do that this year, because of the fact that there's been a lot of crazy shit that has happened this year. This year in review is going to be wild.
Year in review.
Year in review, yeah, that's what it's called. A year in review.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna be think about it. Adam Page versus the fucking Swerve. That match was sick as shit. You'll end up seeing it sometime. That match was fucking overboard. We had a lot of stuff happening this year. I think that's going to be a good podcast. at the end of the year. Of course, last year went well. So, and Christmas podcasts are going to be coming out. We got some Christmas things we want to do. There's this holiday bash thing I want to watch. It's old school, so we'll be going back old school during December at some point. And then in January, once we start the new year, we'll be, kicking in back with the old school shit, along with the new. So, but I think during December, I don't know if I'll have to look through what we did last year, figure it out. But I know there's this holiday show for WCW, and we could watch that, or watch, even talk about the segments. Watch them and talk about the segments of every Santa Claus segment that we've ever had. When Santa Claus won the 24/7 championship, which that was Bear Bronson from AEW, by the way.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, he was the 24/7 champion, right? And so we could talk about a lot of these Santa Claus things and talk about a bunch of Christmas moments. And listen to Christmas music while we talk about it like we did last year. So that's all to come. That's all to come. But like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is why I'm saying it. Hit the notification bell so you know and be up to date with everything that we're putting out. Every detail.
Do that.
And I appreciate everybody for watching the show. But I think we're gonna wrap this thing up.
This has been
the
highest for the podcast with you boys.
Matt Wargames Jackson
and Jedi Joe Survivor Series. Cool. And we are out like Elvis
Presley.
Presley.
You donkey.